What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Cecily World. It's Cecily Cherie. Today I got a story time. I will be telling you about a story that happened to me. I think I was in the 8th or 9th grade. I'm not for sure. It happened a long time ago because I am going to be 38 in June. So I can tell you bits and pieces I can remember. So this story time is when I had a gun held to my head. Yes, you heard right, to my head. So it was back in my hometown where I'm originally from. It's in Georgia, real small town. And I know everybody in their hometown or wherever they from has a project, has the hood, gangsters. Everybody have that. So with my uncle, his girlfriend at that time, she stayed over in the project in the trailer. So and it was like it had a pathway where everybody walked through the yard to get where they're going to walk back the other way. It's the country, small town. So we used to it. So it was about the nighttime. I think her sibling was outside, her kids, all was hanging outside, but my uncle and his girlfriend was in the house. So a guy walked through. Like I said, we are used to this. So it was nothing. We weren't scared. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Whatever. So he stopped and talked with us. And he was talking to her son at that time. I guess he was telling him, "Oh, I like her," which was me. He like, "Oh, I want to talk to her, hook me up, whatever." He was telling me, "Oh, he like you." I'm like, "No." I can tell he was older than me. Remember, I'm in the 8th or 9th grade, and I'm like, "No, I don't want a boyfriend. Don't want no time of day, no number, not later, nothing." I just kept it real, straight, direct. And I guess he didn't like that. First of all, I was a woman, a young girl. He was like, even though I wasn't shaped like a young girl, but I was. My body was real curvy. I had kids now, but back then my body was real curvy. And I know that from the neck down, it looked totally different. Probably looked older, like around his age, like he probably thought I was, but 8th or 9th grade. So he was like, "Yeah, I want to talk to you." Know, all of a sudden, something big and silver, shiny, was to my head, like this, touching my temple, like this, big. I say about this long, maybe like that. It's big. I never forget it. If I don't remember his face, which I don't, the gun, I do remember. Never forget that. He put it to my head. "You gonna talk to me?" And I wasn't scared, kind of scared, but nervous. When it's like I was shocked. So I didn't have enough room to be like, "Oh my God, help me." It was like, is this really happening? Is this really happening to me? The kind of stuff you see on TV. So that made me real. So I'm like, oh my God, because I won't talk to him. He put a gun to my head. It's touching my head, my temple. And her son was like, "Man, don't do that. Get that gun. Man, what's wrong with you? Get off your head." And I'm like, I couldn't move, whatever. I'm like, where's my uncle? In my head, where's my uncle? Nobody would move it. Everybody else was trying to tell the guy to put the gun down. Nobody thought once, "Oh, let's go in the house and tell my uncle." Like, it's a guy that has his niece out here, a gun to her head because she won't talk to him. Everybody's trying to do it themselves. "No, man, take that gun. Don't be doing that, man. Don't do that." I'm just standing there like in shock, like, "No, I don't want to talk to you still. No, like, is this really happening? I see this kind of stuff on TV." It took a minute. It was up there for a while. I say he had the gun to my head probably about a good 5 minutes. It felt longer, but you know, and he finally took it down. Then he ran. So when he ran, that's when everybody ran inside to my uncle in the house with him and his girlfriend. "Oh, so I just put a gun to Cicely's head because she wants a big old gun, whatever." My uncle was furious. He was so mad. All I remember, My uncle had like a Nissan Maxima. I remember him going, getting his rifle. He went outside the house, went up through that path where I tell you everybody, he went everywhere on walking on his foot. He ain't getting his car, he's walking, running, trying to find out. I mean, had that big ready to lay off of him. I mean, he stayed up all night. It was to the point that he was so mad and upset that he was crying. I remember him, when I went in the house, I remember him sitting on the floor in the living room and his girlfriend comforting him like, brother, it's going to be okay. He is crying, still with the rifle in his hand, okay? Crying like, I guess he's in shock, like, not my niece. All this was going on when I was right in the house. Nobody came and got him. You know, he was just thinking of all the things like, okay, like, but he was very mad and upset. But I never seen that guy anymore. But I think that was my first and only time I went to her house. I've been over there in that area, but just not to her house. That's my first time coming to her house with my uncle, you know. But he was mad. He slept in the living room all night with that rifle in his hand, hoping he was come back. Because we went back outside. And he was just like, hey, you know, he was ready. Like, but I think the guy probably knew, heard, because he probably went far away. I don't know, but my uncle did not like that. So, yeah, that happened to me, real life. So that's my story time. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I will have more vlogging and more stuff coming to y'all. Will y'all please subscribe for me? Hit the subscribe button. So you know when I have more videos, it'll pop up and let you know that I have more coming. So the next one, I probably have my daughter, more of my kids, and more fun stuff of our life. Yeah, karate practice more. But please give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe. Thank you. Talk to you later.